What's up everybody, Joey CZ here, and in today's video we are going to be using TSM Slappies settings in Fortnite Battle Royale. So pretty much right here I was using my settings, but I wanted to see what it would be like using TSM Slappies settings, considering he's a really good Fortnite player, and he made it to TSM, and not a lot of people do these videos, so I just wanted to see what it would be like. Alright guys, so pretty much right here, I stopped and I changed my settings to his settings, and I actually did go through an editing course with the settings. If y'all wanna skip right there, I'll have the time on the video where we're gonna be doing that. But right here, we're changing all the settings. I don't really like his settings very much, but he uses them, and he's actually a really good Fortnite player with them. So as y'all will see, is like the editing button is 6, but that's because like my mouse side button is 6. But we're gonna be using his settings right here, and honestly, I was trying to get used to it. It's gonna take a while, but I only did it for one day. The 90s, it's kind of easy to do those, but like everything else, like in game, it's really hard to use for me. So I did much more creative, but I didn't really like the editing button. I like having the editing button like E because like it's very simple and easy to reach. But right here, I just started building. I didn't really know what I was doing, but then I just started cranking those like double ramp rushes, and then I stopped because I didn't know what I was doing. But it was really hard to use, but I feel like if you all like want to like get used to it, you guys definitely can. And honestly, props to TSM Slappy for using these settings, because he's really good with them. They're really hard to use, and for someone like him, that'd be tough. And yeah, so I was just practicing a little bit with the settings. It was quite hard to like play with them, but then 90s, they were super easy. So if y'all want to get better at 90s or editing, I would use these settings for like 5 days and get used to them, because you'll probably be editing and playing like Slappy. So right here, I went through an editing course, and I was lagging a little bit, but I went through an editing course. I was actually doing pretty good with editing, but then it just got really hard the second level. But I was editing, I was scuffing a lot, but I mean, I'm not used to editing with my mouse. Like, if y'all are trying to edit, I wouldn't recommend editing with your mouse. I just use this building binds, but like, yeah, I'd use like the pickup on your mouse, and then like have editing like E or something, because that's what I use. And right here, it's kind of easy to edit, but like it was really hard to get used to because I was also pressing my normal edit button. And right here I was scuffing a lot, but yeah, and it's just really hard to get used to. This is only like 30 minutes of practicing with it. So I mean, if I practice like 4 days, I'd probably get used to it. But I mean, I'd actually kind of recommend the settings, because like it's not uncomfortable, and I know Clicks uses something similar to these settings, like the building keybinds, but he uses G to edit. So I might do another video using Clicks and Skeptics settings if y'all want to see that, which just comment down below if that's something that you're looking for. So right here, it was easy to edit walls, or not really, but like it was okay, and it was definitely harder than I thought. But I mean, I'd recommend them only because it's comfortable to build with them. You just have to get used to it and have the mindset to use them, which that makes Slappy a really good Fortnite player for those high kill games and those scrim ones. So I recommend them, but for me, I'm not gonna be using them. And the floor and ramp edit, that's something that I was really struggling with, but if you get used to it, it's decent. And right here, I just stuffed really bad. I didn't know what I was doing, but I kind of was doing really bad, but towards the end, I was doing okay decent. But this second level is what screwed me. And this actually is the second level right here. I was just doing random edits because I'm bad, but I was lagging a little bit right here. And I wouldn't say these settings are the best, but if you don't have like the best building binds at the moment, I'd use them because, like I said, they're really comfortable. And they're definitely good for scrims if you get used to it. They're easy to reach, all close to your fingers. That way you don't have to like take them off like WASD much. But my settings is pretty much all on my mouse and just Q for my wall. And I'm going to be editing with my normal settings after this level, I think. But it was really hard to get used to the floor. Like, I didn't have the mindset to like know the settings. But like editing with the mouse, that's really tough. I mean, Slappy does it so well. He's really good at it. But yeah, it was really tough for me. And I think I got like, I don't know, but right here, oh, this is the second level, I think. Or this is the first. This is the first level. I got them mixed up, but I was doing okay, decent on this level. I mean, those edits right there, they weren't hard at all. And then you just have that normal drop edit behind or whatever. And yeah, pretty tough, I'd say. Honestly, I don't really like the settings, but it's definitely okay, decent. Alright guys, that was it for this video. If y'all liked and enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. And there's going to be a big video coming up next week or this week. So stay tuned. Make sure you put on post notifications that we get notified. And I hope you liked this video. And yes, I had really fun doing it. And it was kind of easy to do. But I'd actually recommend his settings if y'all are beginners. Because Slappy used these settings for like a year. And he got really good with them. So definitely I'd recommend them because they're comfortable. But that was it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.